Okay, so courtesy of Charles Wung and MCOC Player 920 on Twitter or X, who everyone wants to call it that. We got the featured 6-star pool, which is coming out on Tuesday, as next Tuesday as I'm recording this, and the Banquet crystal. So I'm going to go over them, give a brief overview of the 6-star crystal because I think the Banquet's probably a little bit more juicy. But this 6-star features way better than the one we've currently got because, well, actually, if you've watched that video, I opened up like 40 of these things and that crystal was just absolutely awful. It was absolute garbage in there. I think the only one from apart from obviously the featured ones, the only character I wanted from that was Clairvoyant. I didn't even get her. So yeah, but this one's actually looking pretty good. There is a couple of duds in here, mainly Iron Patriot, Electra, Sentry, Dormammu. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Hawkeye. So yeah, this one's starting off. This one looks really good. And also, it's great news that they're not counting buffed Iron Man as a feature champion, so we've got Morbius in this crystal, which is absolutely great for those who don't have the 7-star, who got that for free, or have just gotten very lucky with Paragon crystals. So that's pretty good. So what do I want out of these besides the feature? Well, actually, from the feature champions there, I wouldn't mind Kindred, Photon, and Wolfie. Vox. To be honest, I completely forgot he was in the game. Gladiator. I hope this dude gets a buff. I really do, especially since he's Summer's choice. But apart from that, who else do I want? Juggernaut and Apocalypse are probably the two I want the most. Juggernaut mainly for Juggernaut's amazing since his buff, and he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be in the 7-star, the basic 7-stars in December, in the December update. So until that day, I probably will rank 3 this guy. I might even rank 4 him if I really love him. And Apocalypse, I've been wanting Apocalypse so long, and my mutant roster's probably the weakest at the moment for me as well. So that's why I want Apocalypse. Strife, I wouldn't mind either. Because both Strife and Juggernaut are reverse control champions, which is good for Necropolis Grandmaster in the middle phase, I believe. So I am seriously considering doing Necropolis. Hopefully, by the time they get those that free stack of rewards for dying so much, hopefully, if things go well. So yeah, this crystal is actually looking pretty good. Obviously, you have got your duds in there, but there's far less duds in this one than there was in the one we've got currently. So, yeah, it's a good one. But moving on to the Banquet Crystal. So, the Banquet Crystal, this is basically this is where Kabam, they make all their money, all the bonuses to the employees are paid out. This is the big, blubbery whale milking event every single year. But since they, instead of it being gifting because of all the gifting exploits in years gone by, it's you can just buy these yourself. And these are actually looking pretty good. For me personally, at the current state of the game I'm in. So minimum of 250k gold. Yeah, we've always had gold, but gold's a serious problem at the moment. In the game, but that's probably a topic for another day. So let's start from the start, obviously, and go from there. So we got tier 2 alpha catalysts. Who cares? Those are coming out of you can get those so easily now. Tier 3 alpha catalysts or fragments. All right. Tier 4 alpha fragments. So that's what you need to take a 7-star to rank 3. I can't remember how many you need. But I can definitely see the big blubbery whales spending enormous amount of money getting all those tier 4 alpha, and I imagine we're going to see a load of people with a profile of just 7-star rank 3s now, so that's going to be a lot of fun in Battlegrounds when you get to like Victory Track and Gladiator Circuit and whatnot. Obviously Victory Track when they take the protection off. So yeah, we got tier 4 alpha. That's probably for like endgame players, that's probably like the juiciest thing in here. 6-star 5+ signature stones. That's pretty cool. I could do with some more 6 because I'm obviously I'm trying to prepare for Necropolis, so I'm dumping those all into Aegon at any opportunity I can. 6-star signature stone crystals. I don't see the point of them being in there. But hey ho. 6-star awakening gem. All right, generic one. That's cool. Even though we get one every month now. A 6-star awakening gem crystal. Again, we get a generic one every month, but it's nice for those, you know, probably like Throne Breaker Paragon, early Paragon players, sort of like myself. But I've got 6-star shards coming out my ass now. 7-star hero crystals shards. Excuse me. That's very good. Titan crystal shards. Be interesting to see how many there are. 6-star Nexus Hero Crystal, cool. 7-star Gifted Guardian Crystal, we'll get into that because that is probably one of the best things in this thing. A Paragon Gifted Guardians Crystal, tier 5 or 6 basic fragments, tier 5, tier 6, I'm happy to see some more tier 6. Tier 5 class Catalyst, cool. Tier 5, tier 6 class crystals or fragments. Or a 5 or 6-star Trophy Champion Selector, which is interesting because that includes Vision, Kang, Thanos, Wolverine, Weapon X, and Jessica Jones. And it also, this is the first crystal to contain a 7-star Kang or 7-star Thanos. So, yeah, as I said, there are some duds in here. I think the signature stone crystals for 6 stars and the tier 2 alpha, they're kind of whatever. I'm sure like if you're a progressing player, that's probably great, but yeah, but let's get on to the Gifted Guardians for the 7 stars, because I think all of these champions, they definitely have their place in the game, and I'd be happy with any of these, to be fair. So you've got Moondragon. I really, really like Moondragon. She's a really, really good skill champion. Sandman, you know, Sandman was my most wanted character to come to the game. I'm sort of happy with the way he turned out, but not completely. His buff's all right. I like that his attack can be modified. You can modify his attack now, because I think that's probably one of the main things holding him back. I just wish that the special one rotation was a little bit more viable. Diablo, I think Diablo was like he was one of my first 6-star rank 2s. He was one of my first 6 stars. I haven't played him for like 6 months. But when I did play him, I really, really enjoyed him. He's a great champion since his buff. He's a great attacker. Adam Warlock. I do like my 6-star Adam Warlock. The problem with Adam, this isn't like a problem with a character, it's a problem with the AI. It's just that's with Adam, you need the AI to actually play ball with you, because if not, the fight can go very wrong very quickly, and I've had that happen several times before. Then we've got 7-star Shocker. That's pretty interesting. I haven't played a whole lot of Shocker. I think Shocker's from what I understand, a bit of a Marmite character. You either love him or you hate him. I'm a little bit indifferent. I haven't really played a lot of Shocker, so can't really say. And then Professor X. That's a pretty good choice, actually, to be fair. I do like Professor X. I remember using my 5-star one quite a bit when I was progressing, so yeah, I'm excited to see him. As a 7-star, and I think most of these 7 stars are either, I think like Sandman is high sig level. Moondragon, I can't really remember. Adam, I personally don't think Adam needs it, but I don't think Diablo benefits from it a lot either. And I think Shocker one-time dupe, I think, is probably enough, if I remember correctly. And then Professor X, so I had a 5-star one Awaken, and that put in fair enough for work for me anyway. So this is a very interesting one. Now, if you were a little bit disappointed by this Banquet Crystal, which I know some people are, just remember, we've got the solo event and the alliance event, and they've got juicy rewards as well. So, I've got like 7k units, and hopefully I'll get to 9. Hopefully, I'll probably be able to do that if I play Arena for once. Or they do that Deadpool, that Platinum Pool solo thing they did for Battlegrounds, which was like, that gave me like 1,000 units, which I was very incredibly happy with. But yeah, the spice in this event usually comes from the solo and the alliance event rewards, so I'll have to have a look at that. And I think that's probably going to be TKing how much I go hard on this event, because I enjoyed it last year because I actually did put a little bit of money into it. It's not a whole lot. I think I put like 30 quid or something like that, which gave me some Banquet crystals. But I did enjoy the Banquet event last year. So I think obviously with the way that the game's progressed in since July 4th deals, I think that solo and alliance event could be pretty spicy. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm going to leave this video here. So I will probably do a video. I've got like 20. I'll have 20 of these featured to open, because I originally wasn't going to do 10, and I was just going to do 10 and just pop the rest open. But having a look at this pool, I might, and until I get the characters I want, I'll probably, and then I'll stop. If I get all the characters I want in 20, but we shall see. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. It's just a little news, MCOC news. I actually probably can't use that because Richard Man does that. But yeah, a bit of just thought I'd talk about this. So hope you enjoy this video. Feel free to like it, dislike if you didn't. Like my other content, well, if you like this video, check out my other content. If you like my other content, feel free to subscribe. I'll just see you in the next one. Goodbye.